All right. Welcome back, you know what I'm saying? Let me break something down that I didn't break down the first time. You know what I mean? It's me, your boy, the scribe. So I decided to name myself so y'all know who I am. You know what I mean? But last time we was kicking in this shit, you know what I'm saying? Rum, he was getting his ass whooped by Havoc. You know what I'm saying? He was holding his own though, you know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on my guy. You know what I'm saying? But it, y'all all seen it with your own eyes. You know what I'm saying? And he got picked up by that pink mist. You know what I'm saying? That's all going to get broken down as we keep on progressing further during this story. But REM stands for rapid eye movement. You know what I'm saying? And that's the state when you're asleep, when you enter the dream state. You know what I'm saying? So right now, REM, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, pun intended. You know what I'm saying? Is stuck in a dream state, but he don't know all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get to that. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Strap your seatbelt in. You know what I mean? Let's take a ride. Let's go.
I wake up every day and I'm ready for war. And when I close my eyes, I know the camera's still rolling. Fuck all that small talk, show 'em which war. Every second ticks off, man, my patience gets shorter. And we can take it there if you're looking for it. I got a chick to set you up because you pillow talking. Man, my heart's starting to...
All right, you know what I'm saying? Now look, my boy Rim, he didn't even know what was happening. You know what I'm saying? He was in a mix, he fighting somebody who he don't even know. You know what I'm saying? He getting tossed in the air. I mean, out of nowhere, he just gets saved by this like pink mist or whatever, whatnot. Remember, I don't even know what to call it. You know what I'm saying? But, however, it was carrying him through space, and it didn't feel hostile. It felt like warmth. It felt like love. It felt like home. You know what I'm saying? Like mama's biscuits. You know what I'm saying? Like breakfast on a Sunday morning. You know what I mean? Real trap. I mean, but he could see one thing that they was getting close to this planet. Now, it looked like Earth from all the pictures he could remember, seeing off the internet and everything, but you gotta remember, he don't even remember who the fuck he is at this moment. He don't even remember his own name. No, no, baby. That's not Earth. That's not even your, how can I put this? Your universe. Now, now Rummy already in outer space, so his mind is already fucking blown. But now he hear like this sweet angelic voice inside of his head. You know what I'm saying? So now his mind even more blown because now he think he talking to himself and he think his conscience must be a motherfucking female because he just heard his voice. But he can't stop paying attention to it. But before he even get a chance to respond to it, he just like transported from space to this quote unquote not Earth quote unquote. So now Rim he like standing in the forest where like the trees they rose as high as like your eye can see and they went as far in any direction you look. But you know, Rim he really wasn't focused on the forest, you know what I'm saying? He was focused on this little beautiful lady in pink, this little bop that just came out of nowhere, like walking through the forest barefoot through the trees, and she glancing over her shoulder and she looking at Rim. Now Rim like, oh, who that right there? What's that little situation that's over there? You know what I'm saying? Confused still, because you know he still don't know what's going on, right? You know what I'm saying? So wham, 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 like out of nowhere, all of a sudden, like a tree come flying past her and shit. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And that joint's heading right towards him. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that joint, it's this old head bull. And he running on top of the tree. You know what I'm saying? No kids, you know what I'm saying? Old head look kind of dangerous. Don't sleep on him. And on top of that, that nigga charging up a whole fireball in his hand. He like, what the fuck? What, I got a target on my fucking back? You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, he followed his instincts. Even though he ain't know who he is or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? He know to chill. That's what his instincts was telling him. You know what I'm saying? So he took a deep breath. You know what I'm saying? Like sliced his hands and did like this motherfucking wind move with his hands like this Doctor Strange movement and created a wind blast and motherfucking sent that joint towards the tree and everything. And that joint bust into shards. But OG can't sleep on him. I told you, boy, look dangerous. You know what I'm saying? He still ain't stopped. So he sent a blast. I mean, right at him. Like that fireball blast, he still sent that joint. You know what I'm saying? With the most coldest, deadliest look in his eye. I mean, cool killer look. I don't do no posing in the school yearbook look. That joint was crazy. I swear to God. But, alright. You know what I'm saying? So, then I looked at Rum. You can tell he was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was going crazy. You feel me? So he said to himself, what did the dude say? It's not what you think you can do, but what you believe you can do. All right. You know what I'm saying? So he say that out loud, and then he take a deep breath, and he starts slowing down time like he did before when, you know what I'm saying, he was fighting the bull Havoc or whatever his fucking name is, you know what I'm saying? And he raises his hand, and out of the earth, like a wall of water, like starts coming out the earth. You know what I'm saying? And that joint like put the fireball out like before it even could touch Rum. You know what I'm saying? And OG was like, alright, okay, lady. Well, would you look at that? Maybe he does have an imagination. Maybe he really was onto something. OG laughs to himself while looking at the lady in pink while grabbing Rum by the back of his neck. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, OG just start letting off all these fireballs. Fireball, right at Rum's back. That joint looked crazy, painful. I'm like, damn, son, get out of there. Now, the old head, you know what I'm saying, he looked at Rum and said to him real low, okay, I see you. Let's see how you deal with this shit when it's close up in your face. Flick, camera flash. Then he laughed while still unloading blast after blast into Rum's back. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So while Rum was trying to figure out his next move, you know what I'm saying, he noticed that he being watched. I mean, he felt that joint. Once again, his spider sense was tingling. His Peter Parker was, you know what I'm saying, on 10. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like malicious. It's by the lady in pink. You know what I'm saying? She was over there watching him through the tree lines. You know what I'm saying? So he caught her. You know what I'm saying? He peeped her and said to himself, he thought to himself, like, damn, I can't go out like that again. You know what I'm saying? I definitely can't have her come save me again. So he lifted his arms up. You know what I'm saying? And when he did that, the ground under the old head feet lifted up, causing the old head to lose his grip on Rim. You know what I'm saying? But the old head, he's still crafty as shit. So when the ground lifted up, he leaps forward in the air. And with the thrust off of the ground, it shattered the ground under his feet. I was like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? But Rum, he expected that. So he just said it real calm, real slow, real low. It's my go. And then, once again, slowing time, he shoots right past the OG into the air above him, reaches up into the motherfucking sky with both hands and grabs the fucking moon. The moon out of the sky, turning it into an energy blast. And then he slammed it right on old head, leaving a crater and singed the earth beneath him. I was like, God damn, that was vicious. Diabolical. You know what I'm saying? Then out of the background, like real low, you hear the lady in pink. She steps forward. You know what I'm saying? Rum, he tired as fuck because you already know he just got done battling the bull Havoc. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck his name is. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna talk about him. You know what I'm saying? But he feeling good about himself. You know what I'm saying? Off the victory he just got off of OG. And he started lowering himself to the ground. Still confused because you gotta still remember he don't know who he is. And he don't know where he at. But he thinks to himself, irregardless, man, this shit can't be real.
I wake up every day and I'm ready for war. And when I close my eyes, I know the camera's still rolling. Fuck all that small talk, show 'em which one. Every second ticks off, man, my patience gets shorter. And we can take it there if you look.